Welcome back everyone to Let's Play Germany in Rule the Waves 2, episode number 27. I'm still plowing ahead without having even released episode 25 yet. I think the last one I released was 24. So that's 2 episodes behind now, or I guess this 26 hasn't been released, which is the last one. 25 hasn't been released, so this will be the 3rd episode. I don't know any of the last, what's the hubbub? What are the comments for the last 2 videos? So by the time you get to this video, you are I'm 2 video comments behind. But that's one of the things I actually want to mention. I haven't talked about this. I'm planning on doing like a channel update just to mention this. I'm having a hard time keeping up with all the comments. I don't want that. I almost shouldn't say that because I love the comments. Thank you. Keep them coming. However, just please allow me a little bit of extra time to catch up. It may take me more than a day. I'd like to respond to every comment, but just know for the few, I might be missing one every now and then, but I do read every comment, or at least I try to. If there's one that's, slips through the cracks, I would only just apologize for that. Because I think that when people comment, they're spending their time to share something with you, and I kind of feel like maybe almost something as strong as like an obligation that I should read those things. It's like if somebody sends you an email and you don't read it. It's not very nice. So anyways, if I'm able to respond to them, I will. Know that I do read all the ones that I can, but I'm actually getting to the point where it's hard to keep up. It's actually a job. I have to spend like an hour at night. An hour! Reading, not just reading, but because I responding to them. Now, as I said in this episode, we're going to finish up with the Graf Zeppelin. I don't know if she's going to have a sister ship or not. Okay, what are we up against? I hate you. I hate you, Ramillies. I hate you, Resolution. I have a resolution to... no, the turret is penetrated by another funnel. Okay, more productively, we can comment on the stats of this thing. It's decent. It's scary. They went with the 5 double turrets, which I'm not a big fan of. I think that's a big waste of space. Good deck armor, decent turrets. I don't know, it's not going to be easy to defeat that. Okay, new torpedo bombers. We got 4 this time. Let's see. This is the longest range. It has really good maneuverability. It has decent speed. I don't know what the reliability is, but I think this is our winner. It has... I mean, the one thing I'm looking at is it has decent enough range to probably supplant this one. 121 nautical miles. We can probably handle that. It has basically the same max speed. Slightly, very small amount faster on cruise speed. Range that matters is 24 nautical miles less. Firepower is the same. Maneuverability, 5 extra. Same toughness, yeah. The other one I was looking at is this one because she does have the 280, and she has that 1 point higher in toughness, which I do like. But no, we're gonna go with the Dornier. I just love the German names. It's just elicits all these positive images of aircraft. So there it is. They've developed a new, improved. In what sense improved? Payload. Okay. It's not too important. You don't want to be using your flying boats for delivering ordnance. They're really not that good at it. The difference between these two is still massive, but it's average versus poor. I think that might be enough. Okay, so finally somebody has supplanted... I don't know. Actually, I'm going to leave this one until we know what the reliability of this one is. Floatplane Scout versus this. Again, the situation is we don't know what the reliability of this one is, but I guess it doesn't matter because this one is poor reliability, so it can't be worse. So we'll just obsolete that one. It means we have 1 fighter. We have 2 torpedo bombers, but one's under development. And then the other thing we really need to look at is which flying boat, but again, no, we have all the information we need to make a decision here. Insane range or not? Well, I mean, I guess the next thing we could request is another flying boat. Just keep going until we finally get one that works, right? Well, I'll leave both of them up for now. Okay, so with this extra amount, first of all, let's just take a look at what kind of things we can design for carriers. Because we can now do purpose-built. So we do need to do the 8-inch guns. That's interesting. That might actually be better than the idea I had. These are casemate? The hell's going on? It says 0 guns per turret. Okay, that is casemate. No! What? No! Get out of here. So what we'll probably do is something like this. Starboard, port, starboard. Double turrets. Okay, there it is. It's hideous, by the way. I don't like this idea at all. Because then you're just going to run into them. But I guess that's the same as putting them all on one side. Like, effectively, I don't think it makes a difference to us. This would be technically a light carrier, I guess. What's our maximum? 28, maybe? Oh, gosh, we can do that. So can we do more? Okay, good. So, we're limited to 28,000, which is just our research level in shipboard operations times 4,000. So I guess we have 7 research techs in that. 28,000 is probably going to be more than enough. So let's take this down to 2.5 belt, 2.5 deck, inclined, yes. Conning tower down to 4. Turrets maybe at 3.5 and 3. Yeah. And then secondaries, dual purpose, double guns, and a lot of them. We probably can't get that many, but let's see. Okay, this is so far so good. So far so good. Okay, too many. Got it. So 16 is the limit. And we haven't researched medium medium AA yet, but oh my gosh. 69 aircraft. No, no, no. Get out of here. We need torpedo defense. Sorry. 62. This is still a huge number. Oh my gosh. This thing is... I want to redo it just because I don't like the design that they made. Okay, this I like a lot better. We'll clear this. We're going to work with this superstructure for now. I'm going to... Just because I don't like the way it looks, I'm going to do this all on the starboard side. Like, functionally, I don't think that's as good. I just don't like the way it looks otherwise. Yep. Just want to make sure that they were going to enforce that, and they do. 2.5, so 3 and 2.5, 4, 3.5, 3. Might even be like 4 and 3.5. Torpedo protection 4. We may be able to get away with like 26,000. 27 speed I'm okay with. What's this number going to be? 65, which is huge, man. Just a huge number. We do want... Oh, yeah. We don't have... Yeah. No. That's a big no-no. We're going to want a lot of 4-inch double turret 16, I think. So wait, yeah, we'll fix that. Just go up to 27,000 instead. 66. Okay, 66. And that gives us room for 47. Oh my gosh! Oh! And the heavens parted, and there was no, really ugly. No, 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 don't you do this to me. 147. It was 147. I did it! He's a madman. He's done it. Okay, let's make her 3-funneled to begin with. Because why? I don't know. I would like to undo this oval. Leave it. 147. Okay, just move this one up and it's fine. Too far. Damn it. This is what we're going to do all day. Alright, it's ugly, but it's fine. This is good. I don't want to change it. I don't think it's nice. I should have gone with 3 ovals, but that's fine. I wanted it to have more funnels just to like show that it's a little bit older. Now we'll be using oil firing, but still. Speed of 27. Again, I'm still probably okay with much less than this, but since everything lined up perfectly, we're at weight 0, so you just can't touch anything. You're forbidden at this point. This is the first design. And with 66 aircraft, that's not the most. Well, we can get 70 and then improve our guns a little bit. I like that. Have a little bit left over for advanced director. We can go up to 48. Okay, I'm pretty happy that we did that, actually. We're at our limit now, and everything is okay. We have 70 aircraft, which now we're really getting up there. This is this is something which, oh god, we need to do incline belt. Okay, that didn't cost us anything. In fact, we don't need belts, so we'll go down to 2.5. We'll take an extra aircraft. Or 2? It gives us a lot of weight remaining. I don't want the turrets to be too under-armored because they are 8-inch turrets. So, yeah. There is something you could do. We can do cross-deck fire. I guess it is allowed. Which is a little bit bizarre. I don't even know how. Those aren't even the correct cross-deck fire positions. Isn't it supposed to be this and then this? That's how it works, but I don't know. So we'll just take off cross-deck fire. Actually, wait, it doesn't... Yeah, it does. There is a little bit of weight loss for that, which I'd rather put into pretty much anything else. Even just make it a little bit cheaper. Oh, yeah, that's right. That drops down this. So we have do we want to drop this light AA down by 1? The most important thing, in my opinion, is getting the dual purpose guns. Having 47 or 48, I don't think that's going to change much. So, yeah, she's got good torpedo defense. A little bit 12 left over. I guess that's, as I said, advanced director territory. I think we're just good to go. So, this is going to be temporarily saved as the Rhineland class. So we'll save her, and I will not build her yet. What is going on in your mind, Tortuga? Why would you possibly do that? Because I actually still don't think the carriers are quite worth it yet. I want to see how the Graf Zeppelin does, and I think I will give her 1 sister ship. I don't know if that makes sense. I hate to have designed the Graf Zeppelin and then her not to do anything. Because the bigger thing in my mind is it's time to build our fast battleship. Oh my god, they took the words right out of my mouth. It's time to build this configuration, it really is. And I don't like that exact. Yeah, I know that might... The superstructure is a little bit different, I think. Although... There it is. Okay, that tidied itself up. So let's go to 17-inch guns. We're going to do this. This is what we're going to do instead. This is going to be max sized, probably. Oops, wrong direction. 24, 25. Let's go to 12-inch belt, 12 and a half. Holy Nikes, 5-inch deck. That's enormous. Well, sure, go to 13 then. 13. Holy cow, what are they doing? Oh my gosh. They've kind of have actually nailed it though. Okay, down to 24. Okay, let's see, what is the weight savings? So it's 250, 160. Alright, this is significant. So going from 23 to 24 means something. And okay, going to 24 to 25 is the real break. So we'll stick at 24 then for now. We'll do inclined belt, because then we can take this down with probably to 12 and still be okay with it. 5-inch deck. She has 17-inch guns. 9, 17 quality 1-inch. I mean, this is 17-inch quality 1 guns, which is fantastic. So she's basically an improved Blucher, and her role is going to remain more or less the same as well. Okay, good. So we have 41,000 as our limit. We have to operate within this. Maybe can take the turret down to 6 on the top. That's so... well, I think that 6 on the top should be okay. She needs a little bit more ammunition, unfortunately. I want at least 100. And I want more dual-purpose guns, too. So we have actually a lot of places we need to make up some ground here. I think it's going to have to be one tick of 14 of the... I would really like those turrets not to blow up. I mean, let's drop the belt down a little bit. What's the gun data? I don't think that we're going to stop anything. Okay, let's just get an idea of what we're dealing with here. If we were to come up against, in my opinion, probably the best guns in the game, quality 1 17-inch guns, what are we looking at here? At 20,000 or so, they're going to be penetrating 13.7, so call it 14 inches. No way we get belt to that. Deck, however, we are going to be okay at below... yikes. Below 25,000. So we actually do need to close, but then also that opens up more of the deck to be, more of the belt. Well, I'm assuming that like 6.5, we could actually completely armor against our own guns at 6.5, which means that the turret top has to be 6.5. This is just mandatory. Let's look at that gun data again, look at the penetration. So at distance, as long as we keep things above 18,000 yards, which is not my preference, I usually do close. But if we don't, if we were somehow to not close, we would be needing to keep things above 18,000 yards in order to keep our turrets completely impervious to enemy damage. And this is against quality 1 17-inch guns, which I think we're very unlikely to face. Now, the difference between, this is all forward gun configuration. Why is that an interesting configuration? It means that you only have to put the belt on the front part of the ship. With the rear guns, so we're at 277. If I just want to slide this back to be aft, triple, you can see we're now negative 375. So the difference is that now the belt has to go all the way over here to protect the gun. So we're just going to go ahead and delete that and put it right back as L. You can also use Q, but I kind of like the L position better. So we do have a little bit of weight left over. It's not enough for us to get 12 inches of belt. Oh, it's so close. We can actually just take down anti-aircraft, which I don't want to do. In fact, I want to be moving this in the other direction, really. I don't know. Maybe we just have to sacrifice the fact that we're not going to be preventing the belt. What we really need is a displacement of 42,000 to get this thing, the thing that we want to be built. So what we need to do is just go ahead and spend some money on a dock, which I wish I had done a long time ago. We gotta wait 12 months. How's our money doing? Well, we're not quite to halfway yet. Maybe the private industry will kick in and help Otherwise, I'm just going to have to be more diligent about... Okay. Graf Zeppelin. Technology sharing with the U... Oh, I think that this is the only situation I would do it with the US, which is probably going to have the best technology in the game. See, they're stealing technology from us. Now, I'll still get a little bit mad. I might actually have canceled our technology. No, we're still doing okay. So we might be able to get some technology from the US. What else? Oh yeah, we want to refit our Graf Zeppelin. Okay, so technically I think that this works. Flight deck. And indeed that did free up a lot of space. So we can get another aircraft, okay. Ah, okay. 8 by 6-inch guns. Interesting. So I think we have to wait for the first purpose-built one. Okay. I was told that this would work, but apparently it doesn't. So you would have to still put 8-inch, the 6-inch guns on them. However, this would be great to get away with it. Oh my gosh! It's genius! Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's delete the midships. We can do this, we can do this, we can do this. Yes, it's gonna happen. I see it all now. I don't know why I didn't think about this before. What is going on in Crazy Tortuga's head? We're going to use this as the thing which gets rid of this 8-inch gun requirement. 6-inch guns be added in... Okay, what the hell is going on here? Flight deck. Okay. Illegal caliber gun number change in turret. 6-inch guns and be added in shielded single mounts only. Aha! Well, it's going to be even cheaper to do it this way. Oh my god. Come on. It worked. It worked. It worked. It worked. It worked. Heck! I'm ecstatic. Oh, this is great. This thing is going to be such in bad shape if it has to do anything. In such bad shape is probably the correct English there, but who even cares? She doesn't need any guns. Just take away her guns. I'm just going to take this way down because we're not going to use those main guns. Those are never going to be used. Or if they are, they're going to be used very rarely. Very on the low side. That's fine because I'm actually going to try to get some 3-inch guns here if I can. Dual purpose. I'm willing to go very low on this to get... Oh, wait! Secondaries... darn it. Can't do this. Secondaries are going to take their ammo from the rounds per gun that you use for your mains as well, I believe. So we're using shielded gun mounts on this? Yeah, we are. Holy cow. Okay, well, what if we bulge her? They will allow it. They will allow it, and that will give us enough... I mean, hey, I don't really care about the speed. This is... which is not something you should be saying, but this is actually really good. I'm excited. I'm really happy about this. 16 is probably the limit. We're okay with 16. We are not okay with 18. Perfect. Okay, good. So this is fine. Can we get this up to 4 inches? Okay, fantastic. Even better. Director. And we have a lot of weight remaining. We'll get another aircraft. We'll get this up even higher. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. We did it. Found out a way to get around the purpose-built with 8-inch guns. Oh my god, what is going on here though? Come on, please. Okay, let's do 140. Wasn't the one I wanted. That's a little bit too close. That technically was 140, I swear. Although that looks better. Okay, fine. Well, let's get a third funnel because I think that this makes sense. 139 now. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Okay, it's ugly, I know, but it's fine. It's good because it's not supposed to be. It's this. I'm so happy with this. Tortuga is happy. So happy. 47 aircraft is good. It's better than light carriers. Probably want to take this down a bit just to get a few more light anti-aircraft guns. Although we're doing okay. We do have pretty good secondaries. Tell me everything's okay. Tell me everything's going to be okay. And it is. So this thing, unfortunately, it looks like at 25 knots, this is the lowest speed that bulging reduces the speed by 3 instead of 2. So I think at speed of 24, bulging only reduces by 2 knots. So it's a little unfortunate. We ended up wasting a little bit of space by making this 25 instead of 24. And that would have, that's probably the difference between an airplane, another airplane or not. I'm still pretty happy about this. I'm nervous, as I always am, to hit save for the final time. This honestly should be, I didn't make it all or nothing. Stupid, but that's fine. It doesn't matter, It's not good, but it's fine. So rebuild as that, and I think we'll build even another one. Oh, we can't, well, let's wait for the one to be refit first then. It's going to, what, 12 months, I assume? Yeah, we changed ammo, so. And now all we're waiting for is another 10 months for the new Dreadnought. Newest and most powerful is Prestige and Tension. Oldest ships is budget up, prestige downward. We don't really care about prestige, but we don't really care about budget either. Average, let's send our oldest ships. And we got better machinery development, that's even better. Fantastic. So that might be the one thing we already need to build the new class Dreadnought. Oh. Of course, sir. 3 additional battleships. You just music to my ears. Better aircraft handling practices increases air capacity and ready times of carriers, and we can now build 32,000 ton carriers. Holy cow, man. This is incredible. Like, just things are just pouring from the heavens now. Gradual improvement of armor quality, even better. Oh my gosh. Okay. Wait. Enables 3 and 4-inch and twin dual-purpose mounts? Didn't we already have that? I don't know. Better ASW. There was apparently one gun which was not a quality one yet. Yeah, we haven't been doing aircraft types for a while. Let's just stay on the ball. It's a little bit, yeah, sometimes I would say it's getting a little bit tedious, but let's keep up with it. Torpedo bomber, fighter. It's time for a new fighter. Do the same old request for fighters. Fighter power? Fighter power. Well, let's just call it fire power. Fighter power, I mean. Firepower and maneuverability. Okay. What do we do? Okay, so we have a flying boat, which has, yeah, we're still looking at, it is average. We don't know the rating of our torpedo bomber or our floatplane scout, but that one doesn't matter. It's the only one. Yeah, okay, we'll just leave things as they are. So we have a couple more months. Unfortunately, the dock size won't be there in time. We will build railroads again. Okay. Technology sharing agreement with the USA has been of great benefit to our research and naval aviation heavier than air. The previous one was lighter than air, so that's good. That means the US is ahead in those. I imagine the US is just the easiest nation to play as. Okay, we're getting up there in terms of budget. So let's try to open... Oh, I didn't even name it. Wait, we didn't even save it, did we? Okay, I like this. This is fine. So let's go back and kind of do the same thing. Do we need second? What about... I would love... Frankly, I would love the 5-inch dual-purpose guns. Can I maybe just do this? She will not have secondaries. She will only have 4-inch guns. Is it possible? Oh, she's not using the 17-inch. So 41,000 is our limit. We want 24. Yeah, 24 is still the one I'm reaching for. We'll take inclined belt. Take conning tower down to the same as belt. This has to be 2. So far so good. Let's clear those. 100. I want... Oh, God. Wow. We are not doing well. I know that we got to get probably deck down to 5. Let's look at the gun data, though. In fact, let's just look at the 16-inch gun data. Let's kind of protect against this. So if we want to stay at 23,000, 26,000, what we have here actually is enough armor. And I don't mind closing because the belt penetration is not as big of a deal for me. Especially with incline belt, we might get a few more deck hits than belt hits, even a little bit closer. So our turret top only has to be 6.5 to be completely armored against quality 116-inch guns. I think that that's probably what we'll end up doing then. It is, wow, it's okay, even for 17-inch guns, 6.5 will work. So let's take that down to 6.5. 15-inch guns, 15-inch belt, or armor, I should say, turret armor is going to stop against anything above 18,000 yards. So we'll probably leave the turrets at 15. 12 inches of belt is just not going to do much. So to some degree, it's almost better not to even have, you know, not to invest too heavily in belt, which is what we were starting not to do last time. If we go down all the way to 11, take our conning tower down to 11 as well. We're at 100. We do have plenty of dual-purpose guns. I think this is kind of what we're going to end up doing, something like this. Let's take dual-purpose off the tertiaries just so we don't see the annoying pop-up. So everything is okay with this, in theory. Okay, we have nothing over here which is using space. That's okay. So I think what we would want to do is just crank this up as much as we can. Okay. I think this is it. We got the extra ½ inch of deck, which may or may not be useful. She doesn't look very pretty because her tertiaries are too small to show up. I mean, her secondaries are too small to show up. Kind of wish that they would put the secondaries, even if they're only 4-inch guns. Be kind of fun to see. This is kind of a bold decision too. She only goes 24 knots, so you know, the secondaries can't, I mean the escort ships can catch up, but at the same time, there's no light cruisers, so there's no reason for us to have anything but 4-inch guns. 5-inch guns would probably kill destroyers faster. 6-inch guns kill them obviously the fastest, but the secondaries are not going to be needed against anything but destroyers. Yeah, so if we fight at range, we'll increase the amount of deck hits that we should take, and deck is much, much better than belt on this thing. Again, future-proofing. I think that 5.5-inch deck, it still strikes me as maybe overkill. So I would be happy to fight at like 20,000, and even for 16-inch guns, and even 16-inch guns of quality 1, we'd only need like 4 inches of deck for that. We're almost completely immune to deck hits at 5.5. I think the prudent thing is to take this down. And what do we use that extra space for? Maybe upping our belt a bit? It's a good question. What would you want to use that for? Why not just keep it the way it is? Oh, more anti-aircraft. I think that's a good call. If I could, I'd love to get more ammunition, but 11.5, we can do it if we just drop the belt a little bit. And this still allows us to get more than we can afford. Okay, 56 now. 13, which is perfect for Advanced Director. Alright, all is okay once again. We dropped the deck down from 5.5 to 5. We raised the belt from 11 to 11.5. Conning tower just matches. It's symmetric. I could put it down to 10 just for fun. There's no reason to mess with it, really. I don't think you ever really take any hits in the conning tower that can stop anything. I don't think conning tower armor makes any difference, essentially. So if I put it down to 10, what is it? Can I get it like 7 on something or 15.5? Probably not. Not too far away from getting... Well, 105 is certainly all we need. With 17-inch guns, they probably won't fire fast enough to deplete that very quickly. Okay, so this is, I think, done. 76 is a lot of weight remaining, though. Goodness gracious. We could forego light AA guns. We do want AA directors eventually, so that would be nice. We don't have positions for it. Okay, well... Well, one thing we could do is get surface-mounted torpedoes. I mean, I'm just not really sure what else to do, so I think we can get maybe 1 per side, maybe 2. If we can't get 2, it's almost not worth it, right? Okay, so we can... I mean, because the torpedo placement doesn't matter, let's just put them towards the back. I think they'll look a little bit better there. Yeah, that actually looks pretty cool. I like that. Wait. -8. Oh, so here we go. 9.5. I don't care. 9.5 in the conning tower. It's fine. Again, I don't think the conning tower really makes a big difference. So, unfortunately, that has cost us a little bit here. We still have enough for an advanced director when it comes. And this is it. This is going to be the Stormbringer. You have to say things in German in a very deep voice because everything's very threatening, right? I'm so happy with this thing. The Stormbringer. Okay, so did we miss anything? One final check. 2 episodes where we didn't do anything but really design. But this is wonderful. Look, I cannot... We're going to build so many of these, I don't even care. I don't care. This is just wonderful. And the thing we're going to get is 4 AA directors. The moment we can get them, we'll drop our light anti-aircraft down to nothing if we have to. In fact, I'll go down to conning tower of 9 because I don't care about the conning tower, and I'd rather have a little bit of extra space for the AA directors. So just want to make sure I have enough space, so we're going to plan ahead, and again, I don't really care about that. So there it is. Done. Take the money. Designer. We need 4 months, so I'm glad we did this quickly because otherwise we're going to miss this cutoff. Word pressed by their ships. No, those are rust buckets. And there's Advanced Director, of course. That means we actually have to get it building. We're going to miss this deadline. But you know what? Forget it. Let's miss the deadline and improve the Dreadnought. Let's put up 12 inches of belt. Submarines are ready to go. You know what? That's one thing we can do in the meantime. Submarine ticks are just, they keep happening, which makes me believe that it's time for some submarines. Although they weren't very effective. I know. They were not very effective against the French. Maybe they'll be more effective against the British. You would think that, the British not very fond of submarines, so I've been told. How many was that? 40? How many would that be in total? 75. Let's build 10 more. I know that's a lot, but it's going to keep our budget under control, and our budget is kind of, wow. Yeah, it's crazy. Our budget has really blossomed. Are we highest in the game right now? 6. No. In fact, we're lower than I mean, Great Britain's higher than the United States, which I'm surprised to see. Yeah, and we need more, well, battlecruisers, dreadnoughts, whatever. We need the combination of the two. In my opinion, battleships are better to go for at this point. Because there's no, I already explained this, there's no real reason to build them. Another thing battlecruisers could be good for, in theory at least, is chasing down enemy carriers, but you'd probably need a really, I mean, to chase down enemy carriers, you'd probably want heavy cruisers, frankly. But nobody's building carriers, really, so we don't need to worry about that yet. Okay, so plenty of money still left in the tank. Build yet another swath of 10. We're waiting on this design. 3 more months. I'm pretty sure we're going to miss this, and we are going to get the better dock about the same time. We'll want to put advanced director and all that. I think we're just going to take this one on the chin. France, do you really want to do that, France? Okay, better one for us. Is it better? It's not. It's got 4 firepower. It's basically like a fighter. It's crazy. It's crazy good. So I'll actually take it. I know it's lower on range, but it's so good in every other way that it's like a fluke how good it is. Plus, this one has poor reliability. I'd like to see what this one has. Okay, so far we have float plane, flying boat with huge range, flying boat, you know, good stats otherwise. 300 is still pretty far. I don't know. It's tough. Okay, so we got to get this new fighter because those are getting pretty old. Is there a reason to keep this one around? We're still waiting for the reliability of this one. Well, I'm just going to go ahead and obsolete this one because the new one is better, and if it's not reliable, we'll just get another one. We'll just ask for some more designs. Alright, so keep pushing. Okay, we missed that. That's fine. I'm still okay with this. 18 aircraft. 2 catapults. Do they have catapults? They have catapults, apparently, because they're building them, but we don't have catapults, what I was going to say. Our technology sharing agreement means that I'm going to lower intel in the United States. Interesting. They want to buy it. Well, we have a tech sharing thing, so yeah, they're basically giving us money for something they don't really need to. So let's rework the design. Oh, we need 1 more month. Advanced director. We'll save this, and that'll buy us another month. Actually, we could go up to 3 tubes. Almost. Okay, I'm not going to do it. Decrease. So advanced director. Everything's okay. This should only cost 1 month. Okay, good. That buys us another month for our docks to be increased. Yes. Okay, submarines have been improved. Let's rework the design once more. And I think that we can get this up without changing the Stormbringer. So we could get it technically changed 10%. That means 4,000. That is going to allow the belt to be increased. Oh, I'm so happy. 20% change. This will be a little bit more expensive. Get the conning tower up because I'm okay with it. This will go up to 55. We have a lot of weight remaining. Let's go into torpedo tubes. I'm looking at this, 20%. Make sure it doesn't change. Ah, beautiful. 47. We don't actually have any use for that 47. I guess when AA directors come, they might consume some of it. No, that's too much. Well, actually, yeah, I'm not going to change the conning tower because any more changes will mean it's not this. It'll be an entirely new thing from scratch. But I like everything about this. I'm okay with the extra tonnage, the extra weight remaining. Does it need another funnel? Wait, I don't want... kind of like that better. Okay, fine. If you're not going to give me, you know, show my secondary guns, then at least give me a second funnel. So this is perfect. I'm really happy with this design. I know I've been saying that, but did we want to go with deck of... We could actually... I mean, we can't afford it, but this is actually a 30% change. Which means probably 3 things have changed by enough? I don't know. Take a look at that gun data for 16-inch again. Yeah, so 5 inches of deck is going to be very helpful. I think that we're going to be okay. Look, it's only a 1928 design, so the fact that it has 5 inches of deck I think is good enough. That's what I'm going to say. I'm going to just stick to what we already have. Turret could be bigger. Turret top is great. Deck, good. Belt, we have inclined belt, so more hits on the deck. I don't know. It's just, I can't think of how to improve it. So what we'll do instead is just save it and build it in 2 more months. That's fine. So let's, oh wow, we actually have 44,000. We'll build this up one more time as well, because we might need bigger things in the future. Yes, we will take that. Seems a reasonable price. Oh, good. Better destroyers. Well, the main thing we need now is the main guns for destroyers to be dual purpose. And even better if they're 5-inch guns, although that's really light cruiser territory. Okay, wow, the Graf Zeppelin has finished her rework. New fighter prototypes ready. Are there anything? Oh, man. Best thing is that's here is this one with only 3 firepower. It's like they don't even listen to me. I asked for firepower and they gave me no firepower. Well, I don't think any of these are going to be sufficient. I'm going to cancel and just have it redesigned right away. Alright, so this is the less range one. So she's endearing herself to me a little bit more. I'm happy to see that. Okay, rework the design. I don't think there's anything that's going to change right now. So we'll just go ahead and build her. And she's cheap. Oh, she's only 4.6. When I say we're going to get a lot of Stormbringers, just believe me, we're going to get a lot of Stormbringers. In fact, I had one request. Several people actually requested this name, so I'm going to front run this one right away. First of all, the first one has to be the Stormbringer. The next one, though, is going to be this name, which a lot of people requested. So, I think it means like Steel Gargantuan or something like that. I forget. Steel Colossus. Who knows? Well, people who speak German know, but that's not me. And then we have some other names waiting in line. That one is going to be a class, so that's fine. Okay, I think the rest just get drawn from the list. And we'll be building a lot of these. Let's build this many to start. So congratulations, Invictus. I might not have... That's not a German name. Might have to rethink that one. Who knows? Maybe some of these will change. But, yeah. I have the ship list name right here. I can go in order if I want. The Dresden, which should have been next. Oh, we have the Bismarck. I think the Bismarck is going to have to be one of them, right? So I'll change the Invictus to Bismarck for now. I'm not sure if Invictus will stay, as I'm not sure if I consider that. I'll let people tell me if they think it's a German enough name. Bismarck obviously being a great one, and this is, we want these to be glorious names. Kaiser Penguin almost got renamed. King Penguin, though, that's kind of okay. Emperor Penguin, okay, I think I'm okay with it. We have the... anyway. So we'll start with these for now. This episode has gone... Oh my god, it's so long. Way too long. So, for now, we'll wrap it up here. I can't wait to get these into a fight, but we need to start a fight to do that. So for now, thanks for watching. And until the next one, take care.